Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Tatum out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. So the East able to put the first points up on the board. Doncic with it, now defended by Mitchell. They grab their own miss. Count it.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. He didn't talk a lot about their game strategy. It was just about getting guys involved when they're on the floor. He also wants to see certain lineups together. He said it's fun dreaming about what could be if you had all this talent on the same team. Guys?
Thanks, David. Shot clock at 6. Count that one.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward. This guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this game. And that one falls for Irving.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Jackson, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's John Morant in for Curry. And a switch here also for the East. DeRozan's checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Doncic outside. There's the triple. Can't hit that one. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Antetokounmpo passes to Irving. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by the East. Irving finds Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
Now here's Morant. Jackson passes to Jokic. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Doncic. Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
All free throws good from Doncic. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here is Mitchell. Irving, a screen on Doncic. Irving up top. Shoots over Morant. The shot missing. And it's the West taking it the other way. Passes it to Doncic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. DeRozan passes to Mitchell. Inside, and to Kumbo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here's Doncic. Unloads from 9. Jump shot is good that time. Doncic has got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Irving trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Jokic. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Doncic has gone 3 for 5 from the field. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Doncic outside. And he makes good on the layup. 10 points for him.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. So the West ends up going with the new group. .121 left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton against Lillard. The kick out to Brown. And it's off from three-point range. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. Here's Lillard. No good. Shot missing. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Brown the pass to Adebayo. Here's Brown. Adebayo with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown dishes to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. So it's the West now. Pass to George. Over Holiday. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Brown outside. Pick by Randall. Halliburton for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. It's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Sabonis is out there with Lowry Markkanen. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's George in at the 3 slot. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Sabonis sets the pick for George. The West again cannot hit. And here is the East now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop. And now a 4-point East All-Star lead.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Lillard from outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
From 8. And they get it back. Here's Holiday. A kick out to Brown. No good from outside. And the West All-Stars have possession. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gilgeous-Alexander, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Sabonis. Jackson comes in for Markkanen. LeBron, he's checked in for George. And it's John Morant in for Damian Lillard. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. There's Irving. Over Jokic. No good from Irving. Pass to Jokic. Here's Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to DeRozan. Over LeBron. And another miss by the East. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. In the corner, it's James. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Antetokounmpo against Morant. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Giannis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Now here's LeBron. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Here's Giannis. Outside Irving. Stolen by Jackson. LeBron outside. Passes it to Morant. There's the 3. Jackson misses.
2 minutes remaining.
Jokic against Giannis. Kicks it to Mitchell. Back to Giannis. Mitchell, a screen on Jokic. It's Giannis with the drive. Giannis dunks it down.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's James missing. The East leading by 4. Irving finds Mitchell. Pass to DeRozan. Embiid with the screen on Morant from 15 feet away. No good from Irving. Morant outside. Jokic sets the screen for Morant. The West again cannot hit.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is something DeRozan does all too well. I mean, presses the issue, forces the issue, and then gets the defense to overcommit.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the East All-Stars.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
Boy, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
Catching up on changes for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Paul George comes in for James. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's perfect from the line this time. 54 seconds left now here in the second. Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Screen by Sabonis. Doncic with it. Outguarded by Giannis.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3. And another miss by the East. The West trails by 6. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And a deep 3 from George. An absolute bomb from three-point range. George has got his first 3 points of the game. DeRozan passes to Holiday. It's DeRozan with the drive. 3 seconds left, and Giannis will lay it in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as... Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Kyrie Irving is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Tatum, and it's Durant, and it's Giannis in at the center filling out the middle. Now Jokic after the missed 3 from KD. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
I love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Williamson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's Curry outside. East grabs the miss. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Irving. The shot's good. And it's a 9-point East All-Star lead.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Now here's Williamson. And they double up Doncic. From deep, LeBron. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Kerr. And it's Irving missing. Irving's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Williamson kicks to Jokic. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Giannis. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. They get it again. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now a timeout called by the East. The West making some changes. Markkanen, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Luka Doncic. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Curry. A big group substitution here for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Julius Randle comes in for Tatum. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Kevin Durant. Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. And here are the East All-Stars now. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Irving, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
Off the inbound. Tries again. Randle with the bucket. Randle's got the lead up to 9 now for the East All-Stars.
You know, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randle's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
He dishes it to Irving. The pass to Embiid. To the middle. Wants to get it to Randle and does. Shoots over Lillard. Randle no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randle. Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the East. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sabonis' screen on Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Sabonis.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
Team foul.
The West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Sabonis at the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
I look at Sabonis as a terrific stretch four. He's a guy who can play either power forward or center, and he has excellent length and a nice touch.
George is checked in for James. And Sabonis drops them both. The East leading by 7. Halliburton outside, and there's the drive, and he banks in the layup.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside, Markkanen. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to George. Three-pointer, and he's good on the 3 ball. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Paul George has such confidence in his three-point shot now. It's almost like he expects them all to go in.
Embiid dishes to Brown. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Releases from the wing and drills it. Halliburton's got his second basket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here is Halliburton. High post, Embiid. Over Sabonis. Embiid, no good. The West trails by 8. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by George. Lillard's got his first basket.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Embiid with the screen on Lillard. Halliburton kicks to Embiid. Drains the 19-footer.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now, here's Lillard. Outside, George. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. Down low. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And so it's the East All-Stars holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Irving. Jaren Jackson is out there with Jokic. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, and he's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
It's Jokic top of the key. Irving against Morant. He feeds it to Jackson. And yes, it's good.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Tatum passes to Giannis. Dishes to Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the East All-Stars.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Out to Morant. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good ball movement here by the East. Outside Irving. Off target from three-point range. And the West All-Stars with possession. Here's Morant. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Kept alive. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Really confident from the interior because of his length and strength. Giannis feels like he can score from anywhere, anytime.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your big squad.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. An update from the sidelines. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Morant. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 15. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Giannis. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Giannis is taking it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Now, here's Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Morant. 6 to shoot. And that one drops.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Mitchell. That shot off the mark. Morant with some nice D. Over in the corner, Doncic. Outside, Markkanen. Jokic trying to free himself up. Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket for Markkanen. Jokic against Giannis. Crops in the layup for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's Jokic missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Mitchell. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the East leads by 15.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Pass to Doncic. Morant right side. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Morant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's Irving with the ball for the East. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Tatum. They get the rebound. The West trails by 12. And then Morant slams it in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Outside Tatum. And it's good, 2 points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for West All-Stars, LeBron James, taking 2 shots.
free throw good. James.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
Catching up on changes for the West. Jaren Jackson comes in for Markkanen, and Paul George is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Halliburton comes in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Brown, and here's Mitchell from the arc. LeBron grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jackson misses. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 10-point lead. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
Morant against Halliburton. Pass to George. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.